What's up? This is Ross with Tactics out here at SIA 2017 with Tanner from Ride. We're talking snowboards, boots, and a little bindings as well.
Yeah.
This is the Warpig. We're super hyped on this one. I like the graphic this year.
Totally.
What's the story?
Yeah, Warpig was new to the line last year, and it's, as you can tell, aggressive looking shape. It's a little bit tapered, directional looking shape, but don't just think it's a paddleboard. This thing's kind of ripping everything. It's going to stay afloat on the deep days, but we have guys like Brandon Davis actually in X Games riding jumps and rails on this thing too. So super versatile, and size small and large. That's it. Okay. Actually, this year we're introducing an extra small for the ladies. So yeah, hot item. I encourage everyone to give it a try. It's you kind of fall in love with it the first run.
And so what are the actual sizes?
The actual small, extra small, and large, but we're talking 142 for the small, 142 for the extra small, 148 for the small, and 154 for the large. But you're sizing down quite a bit. So if you're on anything up to 156, you are still riding a small. Cool. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really fun. I really like the whole smaller, wider.
It's fun, man. It kind of it's a trip at first, and if you're used to riding a big board, but it's with the taper, with the width, it's pretty stable. So
sweet.
Warpig.
Like that paddleboard that does everything.
Exactly.
That's definitely up my alley.
And new to the line this year, the Wildlife. The Wildlife was in years past definitely out there, but we've done a redesign. It's kind of your everyday board. It's got a hybrid cambered profile, so we're talking stable, but yet a little bit of rise in the tip and tail, just so it's playful enough. It's coming back at you, set back just a little bit, so if the snow's deep, you're pretty much riding set back. But then if you're riding park laps, you're just cruising the mountain, you can twin it out and it's still going to be fine. Excited about this graphic. Dave Banks, Robin Banks did the graphic, and it's just a strong metal dark graphic. Yeah, I'm digging that. Yep. So this is the Ride Wildlife.
Tell us about the sidewalls there.
Yeah. So Ride's been known for our slime walls. It's a urethane-based sidewall that's super damp and durable, but now what we're doing is called a roll-in slime wall. We're rolling the top sheet over the sidewall just a little bit, so that basically they become indestructible. If you're in the lift line and some skiers fucking moving around, you slamming in, you're not going to break your sidewall. If you come off a rail early, it's just really durable, and they're going to be on all the aggressive, more higher-end boards.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Kink. Ride Kink has been in the line forever. Everyone's remembered the funny graphics in the past. It's always been that out there board. Really excited to launch a photo series on the Kink this year. Jake Durham, our filmer, who's based out of Minnesota, shot all the photos with a 35mm camera, just like any of us go out and shoot. And we're really hyped to have just some artwork from him, and he's been super involved with the brand, so hyped to kind of have his style in the mix. For sure. And
different photo on each size then?
Yeah, we got 3 photos kind of separated throughout the sizes. There's 5 different sizes, so yeah, you get a pick of the litter there. And then yeah, the Kink is your twin. We're talking hybrid camber, so it's a softer flexing cambered board. All the guys are riding in the streets, even on jumps. It's a backyard board. It's it can cruise the mountain. It's kind of gonna do everything as well. Yeah, but driver. Yep. And that's the Ride Kink.
Awesome.
Let's talk Alter Ego. May have seen this. It's definitely the board that you'll see in the lift line and go, what the hell is going on with that tail? It's got a split tail, so you might have, it's kind of a unique board in that sense. What we're doing with the split tail is you unclip that clip, and it's going to be really soft and surfy. So if you're riding power, if you're just kind of slashing and just kind of ripping the mountain, unclip it and let her rip. But if you're gonna be taking the groomer laps or ripping turns and you want a little bit more torsional stability, you're just gonna clip it closed and get that torsional flex back in there. Blauvelt had a hand in designing the shape here. The half moon tail and kind of like a nice round, or sorry, square nose is It's pretty fun to look at too when
Yeah,
you're riding.
yeah, it's a nice looking board. Looks really fun.
Yep. So that's the Alter Ego.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that one in the demo stack out there.
Yeah, you'll have to.
That tail looks pretty fun.
It's fun board. Into the ladies line, we have the Hellcat. This is Hana Beaman's pro model, and it's a board. It's funny. All the dudes wish it kind of came in a bigger size because of how fun and the shape looks.
Yeah,
we have
cool.
a tapered kind of directional shape going on. A little bit bigger nose. It's gonna float, man. It's gonna like really handle the pow days well. But then with the radial side cut and a hybrid cambered profile, you can basically ride it any day of the year. Awesome graphic done in-house by Lauren Oka and Alana Rung, and sophisticated, dark, kind of our style.
For the chick who rips.
For the chick who rips. Okay.
Awesome.
Moving to some boots and bindings.
Yes.
Cool. So ride boots. If you haven't tried them, it's they're something.
Yeah. I think
This
my
is the
first ever pair of boots was Ride.
They're tried and true at this point. The fit out of the box is insane, and if you have a big foot, we have the footprint is really small on all our boots. So if you're ever dealing with toe drag or heel drag or anything like that, I really suggest you try and get into a Ride boot, and specifically maybe the Ride Fuse, which is this guy. This is the team favorite out of all the boots, and it's an high-end but lace boot. So if you're like your laces, if you like to tie them a specific way and tie the custom, keep it tight down low, loose up top, it's your call.
Yeah.
But then we have a bow on the side with our integrated into our slime tongue, and what that boa does is connects right around the tongue there, just pulling your heel back.
Cool.
It's fun in case you're in the middle of the day and you just want to tighten up the boot, you don't have to retie your boots, just crank down the bow a little bit.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And then on the sole you'll see the Michelin outsole. We have an exclusive partnership with Michelin. This is the same rubber that you'll find on a mountain bike tire or your truck tire. And yeah, think mud tire in this guy. It's super grippy. The teeth are sharp and really dig in the ice if you're hiking or if you're just walking across an icy parking lot.
Yeah.
And then the rubber is really just a solid compound, so it's not going to wear or tear when you're putting in time in your boots, which we hope we're all doing.
Yes, absolutely. If it's a good year, we're definitely putting some wear on the boots.
And then this guy has been really just performing well for us. This is the Ride Lasso. So we move into a double boa option. The boa is tried and true at this point. We use steel cables, super stable or super strong and hard to break. And then what we're doing differently with boa is using these closer guides. If you see here, it kind of acts like a pulley system. Just distributes the weight across the top of the boot evenly, so you're not going to get any pressure points. And it's just a solid boa boot.
I like that.
Also running the Michelin outsole, and nice medium flex on the Lasso.
Cool. Yeah, you can really tell those have a small footprint. Just
seriously.
looking at them, it looks really slim.
Totally.
Which is great.
It helps across the board. No one likes toe drag.
No. Oh, it's a bummer. Got to get those deep down Euro carbs in.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
those armpits on the snow.
I know. Be out there looking like Dirksen.
Do our best at least.
Okay, this is the Ride Rodeo. So you've heard of the Rodeo in the line for some time now. Definitely hyped on how this one came out this year. It's got some nice branding on a clean, softer, or mid-flex high back. Definitely your freestyle binding. You can tweak, you can press, you can do everything like that. But we're talking aluminum for a full aluminum chassis. So aluminum is a premium material. It's think airplanes, sports cars, and beer cans. It holds everything that's important. So we're using aluminum because you don't use a whole lot of material. If you have a big foot, the aluminum just allows the binding to be a small footprint and create less dead space on your board. Wedgie footbeds, nice soft cushiony footbed with a little bit of cant built in, so it lines your knees, keeps you powerful, and keeps your knees feeling good. And that's the Ride Rodeo. The Capo. So this guy has it's your stiffer, responsive all mountain binding. We have like people like Welch who just want their feet really bolted to their board running this guy. New for this year is this new cord out high back. Again, it's rigid, it's stiff, but it's light. Aluminum chassis, Infinity chassis, lightweight, strong, durable. This is the El Jefe. This is our top of the line binding in the ride line. Infinity aluminum chassis, strong, durable, and light. But really what's special about this guy is a carbon slime back. So what we're talking is a carbon high back that's very stiff, very responsive, but we add a little layer of urethane in there that creates a little damp feeling. So you're not gonna have the chatter when you're ripping turns. It's a nice, responsive, high-end high back that people like Jake Blauvelt run. Cool. On the straps, we're really excited about this padless strap. So you go around, you feel the straps in the shop, and you're like, these are cushy, these are soft, I like this. Yeah. But in all reality, when you're strapped into your boot, you want a sturdy, solid heel strap that just distributes the weight across your boot evenly. So that's what's happening with this urethane heel strap, the padless strap, and that we're new to ride bindings. Yeah.
Looks like that'll stay in place really well too. It won't be sliding around too much.
Totally. You crank it down, and you don't have to crank down as much with this strap because you won't have the play that comes from a leather or any other cushion. It's really just going to put you in place, and believe it or not, holds you to your board. This thing actually keeps your foot locked down.
That is important. That's like if you're gonna nail one thing on the bindings,
right? That's basically what you want to do.
Keep your feet on the board.
So that's the El Jefe.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Tanner, for showing us the line.
Thank you guys for coming out and checking it out.
It's been a pleasure.
Cool.
Ride bindings, boots, boards. Check them all out on the site fall 2017.
Correct.
And if you have any more questions, go ahead and drop those comments in the box below. Peace out.